Let us show love to the channel. Let us like this video. The journey to 6,000 subscribers is still on. We are left with around 20 more subscribers so that we can hit that threshold of 6,000 subscribers within less than 1 year. So let us show support to this amazing YouTube channel. And today's topic, I'm going to discuss about passport prison. At the center of this passport prison, I'm going to discuss about Dimango. She did not cross borders for love. She crossed borders for hope. Now hope has expired, just like her visa. Dimango is married in Poland by Pero, but she's afraid of airports. Loved on paper, left alone in real life, brought in a visitor's visa, married quietly, then watch the clock run out of her freedom. If Dimango leaves Poland, she's banned. If she stays, she's illegal. So she feeds chickens, collects eggs, and take care of dogs and cats. While the man who married her, that is Pero, moves freely around borders.
Egypt. We are not in Egypt, guys. Today we are visiting the Soviet pyramid, guys. Look at that, guarding the pyramid. Yeah, but that was the pyramid. We've completed our quest. Yeah, but we're gonna be staying here in this country for another few days. We're gonna have a lot to do, and yeah, see you in the next one.
This is not romance. This is not bad luck. This is what happens when love is bought with passports and control is hidden inside paperwork. Stay with me because Dimango's story is not rare. It is just rarely told. So let us watch this clip, then let us dive deep into this matter so that we get to understand when passport is bought. Stay tuned.
Yo, from Europe. No, from what? Poland, Mama Europe.
From Africa, from Kenya, Mama Africa.
The old continent.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, my handsome husband. Okay, let's go. Wow, ale masakra.
Beautiful people, amazing individuals, welcome back to this amazing YouTube channel that goes by the name Maxulumba Africa. Maxulumba is my name, a village content creator born and raised in a village setup with no jobs, but at the end of the day, our sustainability will depend on content creation to earn a living. And today's topic, I'm going to discuss how love on a visitor's visa, a quiet prison in Poland, and at the center of it, I'm talking about Dimango herself. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those who have not subscribed to this amazing YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to other individuals so that they can know what is happening. Remember to turn on the notification bell so that any day, anytime I post any video, you people can watch my videos till the end and without skipping any ad. Let me take this opportunity to thank all the individuals, the subscribers who actually watch my videos from the beginning until the end. Every day I have to post a video so that I can be that consistent. I think I don't skip days. Yeah, that is something that I usually do so that we keep on engaging, I be consistent, and you people at least can watch, because the way I said, my sustainability in this content creation will depend with the number of let's say videos I upload, how people engage, how people watch. So let us keep on supporting this YouTube channel. Let us join the membership. Let us actually continue supporting this channel directly, indirectly. And today's topic, let me start with the silence. Mwango. She is alive and she's not free. She's breathing, but she's not living. She's married, but she's alone, left lonely by a man named Pero, her husband. A husband who lives in Poland, but lives away from her, because the last video we saw Pero traveling. And before you judge her, before you love her, before you say she knew what she was doing, sit down, yeah? Because this is not a love story, this is a case study, especially for those people who want maybe to be found, actually to be having the same issue the way we are seeing Dimango is happening to her. Because this is what happens when love is negotiated with passport, when affection is signed in an ink but enforced by immigration law. So when marriage is not partnership but control. So Pero played a game, not a loud game, not a violent game, a quiet, calculated one. He knew something important from the beginning. He knew D wanted a strong passport, and where he could get these strong passports it was via Poland, yeah? A Polish passport, a European future. And D didn't hide it. She was there in plain sight. That's the thing about desperation. It makes people honest in wrong rooms. Pero didn't force D, he studied her. When you see Pero, the silence Pero was having, he understand leverage. So he didn't bring her on a spouse visa, no. That will give her rights. So he brought her on a visitor's visa, a temporary welcome with a permanent trap. They married, smiles, photos, promises, and then he waited, because power is patience. He waited for the visa to expire, because once it expired, leaving Poland will mean never coming back, and staying still will mean becoming illegal. That's not love, that's checkmate. So let me talk about how the Polish system works. Let me be very clear about something uncomfortable. Poland does not play with immigration, especially with overstays, especially with marriages that start as a visitor's visas. When a visa expires, the law does not ask why, it asks when. And once you overstay, your body becomes evidence. If D leaves Poland now, She does not walk out, she is flagged. And at the airport, because when she wants to travel maybe back to Kenya, she has to go to the airport. The system will already know that she won't be argued with, she won't be negotiated with, she will be banned from re-entry. Years, possibly decade, straight back to Kenya. And she can't even be deported back to Kenya. So that's why this is indefinite prison. No bus, no guards, just fear. Fear of unknown, fear of airport, fear of police, fear of paperwork, fear of breathing too loud in public spaces. This is how modern control works. No chains, just system. Because when the other day, when I did a video about bobsledding, we saw that she was saying that they are packing with the husband, they're leaving to go somewhere, and the husband should remain silent so that people won't be knowing where they're heading to. So when it came, when actually they were now to travel, we could see now Pero going alone, D remaining back, and there are some instances that I'll be explaining about the phone call so that we get to know what that really means. Let me talk about loneliness of boat love. Here is a rule that does not need a passport. You don't bring your partner to a foreign country and then leave them alone, because we saw Pero left Mwango alone. So you don't marry someone and then travel by yourself. You don't carry your wife and check on the first. Actually, check first on the dog, because there is a call that Pero did. And the first thing, instead of Pero checking on how Mwango is soldiering on or holding on, he actually asked about the dogs. So he was checking the dog first. That is not love, that is ownership.
Oh,
How are dogs?
dogs are doing good. It's like he's behaving. He's not even crying anymore.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Albert is drinking wine.
Ah, you've even reminded me. Let me tell him to drink it. Albert? Okay, I'll give it to him shortly.
Okay, see you later.
Okay, Baba.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
I love you too.
So D is alone in Poland, feeding chickens, collecting eggs, taking care of dogs, no building a life, maintaining a property. That is what she's doing there. So she wanted to travel. She thought they were traveling together. She even told Pero not to tell the people where they were going. Why? Because secrecy is always present when something feels wrong. But hope convinces you to ignore it. Let me speak about the visa that never came. Let's talk about the denied visa. Dee tried to regularize her situation, but immigration does not work on emotions. If the authorities see visitor's visa, marriage, intent to stay, they can say no. And once they say no, the clock does not stop. She cannot leave. She cannot adjust easily. She cannot reset. 3 years, 5 years, waiting inside a country she cannot exit. That's not a home. That's what we call appointment. Yeah. So let me talk about the psychology of control. Pero did not need to shout. He did not need to hit. The system does not control for him. When your partner knows that you can't leave, they don't need to explain themselves. So when actually your partner knows you are undocumented, your silence becomes survival. So this is why abusive dynamic don't always look violent. Sometimes they look very quiet, orderly, and legally. And D actually sentenced herself, yes, but the sentence was reinforced. So because desperation plus opportunity equals to exploitation, and that is what we can really see. Let me tell us this. Let us say about a quiet part but loud. When you buy love with migration, you don't get love, you get terms and conditions. Pero didn't save D, he secured leverage and did not marry security. She married uncertainty wrapped in hope. So there are villains laughing here, only system winning, because I've seen a lot of people reacting about this situation. I followed it. I was like, oh, because this is somebody that belongs. Actually, she's one of us. If we love him, if we hate him, still she belongs to part and parcel of us. So let me say this. This is not to shame Dimango. This is to warn the next D. Because I know a lot of people are planning to get a strong passport. Even for Marwa himself, the brother to D, it has backfired because Marwa wanted to get Argentina passport because it is stronger, even more than it actually is strong, yeah. So that one failed. The same to D. She has tried it, it has failed. So love should not feel like hiding. Marriage should not feel like fear. A passport should not be your partner. If leaving means deportation, if staying means silence, then that is not marriage. That is waiting room with no exit. And the saddest prisons are the ones who walk into willingness, because we thought freedom was on the other side, but in the reality there is no freedom.